guys! So I think I need to think up of a better way to start out these videos, but for now I'm just saying hi. For my second video I decided that I was going to make a bit of a book haul just to show you guys kind of the books that I have been buying recently and that I have been reading and just, you know, getting back into my reading groove. These are just books that I've been purchasing lately that I've been trying to use to, you know, just get back into reading. And as you can see, like, this is my bookshelf right now. If you guys watch my first video, which is kind of like my introductory video, you will know that I used to be very big on just borrowing books from the library because I didn't have room or money or you know, space to put books in my room. Now I've kind of invested in some bookshelves and well, no, I didn't really invest that much. You can tell it's kind of, they're kind of curving. They were pretty cheap. Yeah, I mean, I've just been investing in my book collection recently, so I've been purchasing a lot of books this summer, and I'm just going to share with you guys some of the ones that I have been buying lately. I do have another order coming soon from the Book Outlet. I do have another like whole haul coming in from the Book Outlet. They were having a $10 off whenever you bought $30 worth of books, so I thought, oh my god, that is a steal, and I ended up picking up some more, but I will do a separate one, a separate haul video for that later. But right now I want to show you guys the books that I have been buying. So this is kind of the sneak peek. I have been buying a lot of box sets just because I think they're very economical, and they're series that I have started for the most part, but that was like, I feel like years ago, and I haven't finished them. So I thought that it was just a great idea to just buy them all in bulk while they're, most of the ones that I have bought are actually completed. So it's easier, it's cheaper, so I just bought the box sets. And the first one that I bought was hard to get this. I actually took them out of the box just so they could fit better in my bookshelves so I could have more room like for more books. The first box set that I bought, it is the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Now this box set only has the first 5 books. The book fell. So I need to get my hands on the last one, which I believe is the City of Heavenly Fire? Yes, Heavenly Fire. That's the one I need to get my hands on, but I need to finish reading these first. The City of Bones is a book that I have read. I swear I have read it like at least 10 times, but I never got past the first half because I would always get caught up with school, and then I would have to return it to the library. I would renew it like the whole 3 times, and then I would just never finish it. So this is a book that I reread and basically memorized the first half of, and I finally got around to finishing it last year, I think it was, when the movie came out. But the rest of the series I have never actually finished reading. Just figured I would get all of them and read them, and I am very, very excited to finish this so I could get started on the other series, which is the Clockwork. I know they're called something else, but the whole Clockwork, Angel Clockwork, Princess Clockwork, whatever series, also by Cassandra Clare. I am very, very excited, and I will hope to finish these soon and give you guys a whole series review on it, because I know that the last book just came out, which was the one that I don't have. And yeah, so this is the first series box set that I picked up, and I'm very excited. Next series I picked up is the Iron Face series by Julie Kagawa, and this contains 4 books, which is the Iron King, Iron Daughter, Iron Queen, and the Iron Knight. This box set actually came with, where did I put it? A signed poster, which I still haven't hung up on my wall or anything. Right there, Julie Kagawa, and this guy's cute, whoever he is. You know, the model. Speaking of the model, not the character. He's cute. I have read, what is it? The Iron King, and I was reading the Iron Daughter on my Kindle before my Kindle got completely destroyed. So I'm kind of halfway done with that. But I've kind of put this series on hold because I'm currently reading 2 other series that I'm very, very excited about. So I think I'm going to finish those first, and then I'll come back to this one. But the covers are just beautiful. The story is very interesting. I was very much in love with fairies when I was younger. So I've been looking for like very, you know, fairy books, but I find that it's very hard to get genuinely good fairy stories for some reason. Am I the only one who thinks that? Yeah, I mean, they're really great stories. I did like the Iron King. I don't think it's one of my favorite books, but I did enjoy it very much, so I'm looking forward to finishing the rest of the series. The next series I purchased is a series that is actually ongoing right now at the moment, and it is the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Mayer. I am very, very excited about this. I have heard so many YouTubers like just rave about this series, and I am very excited to start it. The thing about this series, though, I did buy the book separately. This book is the UK edition. The seller that I bought it from on Amazon didn't specify that it was a UK edition, and that really bothers me because I love the covers for these, and I love kind of like the velvety, they have a very kind of velvety texture that I just absolutely love, and I love the spines, and I love everything about the design of these, like of these two books and of the series. And the UK version just isn't as nice, and it really, really bothers me, and I'm very much considering just like getting through the series, reading it, finishing it, and then just like selling this or giving it away to someone and buying this version of the book because it bothers me. I know I'm not the only one, right? Like, they just sit so nicely, and then that just spoils it on my bookshelf, and it bothers me so, so much. Yeah, but very much looking forward to the series. This next series is also one that kind of follows along with the City of Bones situation that I had, and it is the Vampire Academy. It is the Vampire Academy series. It is the Vampire Academy series by okay, how do I do this? And it is the Vampire Academy series by Richelle Mead. Mead? I think it's Mead. First book, read it, reread it, never got through it because of school. I finally got through it. I love the book. I love Rose as a character. She's spunky, she's kind of very badass, and I love her as a character. The movie, on the other hand, but the books are awesome. I have read the Vampire Academy series. The thing that does bother me about the series is that the first book has the movie cover, whereas the other books don't. So I kind of feel like it doesn't really match, but I do like these covers more than the original covers, which you can still kind of see through in the bottom, like the faces. But I just feel like this, like the VA thing, it looks so much more, I don't know, cool and awesome. So yeah, I am very much looking forward to this. I'm currently reading Frostbite, and I'm just at the beginning. This is one of the series that I am definitely catching up on. If you guys are looking for like a badass female character, I seriously recommend this. I love what I have read so far of the series, so I really hope that it doesn't disappoint me and that Rose just develops even further, and maybe she will learn to kind of control herself a little bit more, I'm hoping. But yes, very good series, badass female character. Highly recommend it from what I've read so far, at least. Next up is a very beloved series of mine from high school. It is the Wolves of Mercy Falls series by Maggie. I could never pronounce her last name. This series, I actually got it as a recommendation like sophomore, junior year of high school from one of my best friends at the time, and she absolutely loved it. She recommended it, and I read it, and I loved it, and recently I was like, you know what, I feel like reading it again. And it's like, and I saw it on, I think it was on eBay, and it was super inexpensive, so I was just like, I'm just gonna get it, reread it, and I really recommend it. I really feel like I want to reread it now, though, now that I'm more of an adult, to see if I still enjoy it quite as much as I did back in high school. I really do like the covers for this though, like with the whole like forest motif. I don't know, I just think it's really cool. And the last completed series that I purchased, it is the Hex Hall series by, oh god, I forgot her name, Rachel Hawkins. I have heard a lot about this series, and it sounds very interesting because there's this whole concept of like going away to a school specifically to train like all these magical creatures, and it just sounded so cool, and I think it has a pretty high score on Goodreads, so I purchased them. These were used books, they were actually old library books. For these two, I actually managed to take away like the plastic and most of the stickers from them, but then for this one, New York Public Library system. They are very smart because they kind of glued it to the thing, and if I take it out I'll basically rip and destroy the whole book, so I just decided to keep it that way. I'm very excited to read this series. I'm currently halfway through Hex Hall, and it is one of the series that I'm also reading at the moment. So yes, look forward to a series review on this very soon, because they're just like relatively really fast reads, and from what I've read so far it is an entertaining series, and I think I could just kind of speed through this and throw out a review for you guys. Well, not throw out, that sounds so like, I don't know. It doesn't sound very pleasant. Look forward to a series review on this really soon, because I quite enjoy what I've been reading of it so far. So the next book in my haul is actually a book that I didn't pay for, and I know that sounds very odd. I swear I didn't steal it from anywhere, but when I got my Vampire Academy thing, like it took forever for the seller on eBay to send it to me, and I actually contacted him / her, and I was like, you know what, like, you haven't posted that you've shipped it yet, like it's supposed to arrive in 3 days, like what is going on? They responded, they were super nice, they were like, oh, I'm so sorry, we'll like send it to you right away, like super like 1-day shipping or whatever. So I was like, okay, fine, like yeah, I'll hold off for like 2 more days and see if it doesn't arrive, then I'm gonna like file a complaint or keep contacting them or something, because this is just ridiculous. Well, anyway, because of that, I think that they felt a little generous and they actually packed up an extra book in my order, and I ended up getting this for free, which is the Sarah Dessen Along for the Ride. I have to admit, I have never read one of her novels. I've seen them forever, and they're very popular in the library. I would just see them all the time, and they were always so well read, and everybody always recommended them, but for some reason they never attracted me. You guys know I'm mostly into like fantasy stuff, so for this kind of things, like it wasn't that attractive to me, but yeah, I mean, it looks like a very fun kind of summery read, so we'll see how it goes if I do end up reading it. Well, I'm sure I will, but it's not at the top of my to-read list, but I did think that I should, you know, share it with you guys because it is a new book that you know, it's part of my haul, I guess. Next 3 books are singles. Now, 2 of them are part of a series, but I bought the books kind of separately, so I wanted to show you guys. The first one is Insurgent by Veronica Roth. This I got because I wanted the collection. I have Allegiant by Veronica Roth, and I actually got it signed in San Francisco on like when it was released, so I have the signed edition and everything, and I met her, and I remember like as I was waiting in line, I was like, I'm gonna tell her, she's so amazing, she's like one of my favorite authors, she's one of the people that has like re-inspired me to get back into reading, and like I had all these things that I was gonna tell her, and I was gonna gush and fan and like totally spaz out and just like hug her. Well, they didn't let us hug her or take pictures or anything, but I had like this whole like little speech in my mind, and then as soon as I got up there like to give her my copy to sign, I just kind of froze up and I just smiled, and then she signed it, and she looked at me funny. I think she could tell that I was very nervous or something. Maybe I had like a constipated expression, I don't know, but she just kind of smiled, signed it, and then I walked off in a daze. So that's how I met one of my favorite authors, and yeah. I decided to pick up Insurgent just because, well, I wanted to get free shipping from Amazon, so I was like, I might as well just get it. So I got it. I still have to get my hands on Divergent. I did have it on my Kindle. I bought it on my Kindle. My Kindle got destroyed. But I do have Insurgent now, and I really want to reread this series because it's just Allegiant. Damn it, Allegiant. These next 2 books I bought solely because of YouTube. I've heard a lot of great things about these books. And a lot of my favorite booktubers kind of highly recommend them, so I decided to pick them up. The first one is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I got this as a used copy from eBay. I actually like the paperback cover for this book a lot more, but whatever. The story sounds very interesting, and I actually picked up another book very similar to this storyline wise that will be featured in my next haul video. But I am very much looking forward to this because a lot of people really like this and highly recommend it. So I think after I'm done with maybe a book or two of the series that I'm reading right now, I'll get started on this one because it just sounds very fun and very fast and very kind of perky, or like, you know, it's kind of a perk me up, like fun story to read. So I really want to get to this as soon as I possibly can. Last but not least, I also picked up Rebel Belle by Richelle Hawkins. So many people have raved about this, that it's so funny and very random and it has a lot of plot twists, and it's part of a series apparently, but I think this one is one that just came out. But a lot of people have been raving about this and highly recommending it, so I'm definitely gonna give it a read. This is, okay, these two I think are like my top to read books right now because everybody's been raving about them and they're like everybody's favorites. And I don't know, I really want to get to these as soon as I possibly can. I think these are gonna have to wait eventually just to get these. I don't know. Too many books, guys. Not enough time. Oh, I feel like I've been talking forever and it's hot. Okay. Okay, guys, so that was my humongous haul for the summer, part 1. Because, like I said, I do have another haul coming in soon, and I think those are about like 15 books that I ordered, so I know, but I can't help it. Like, once you start getting back into reading, there really is no way to stop. So I have no intention to stop. Coming up next is a series review that I do really want to share with you guys because I'm so excited about it. But it is none of the series that I kind of mentioned here. Is one that I got a while back and I finished reading and I loved it and it's awesome and I want to share with you guys. So I think I'm going to film that next right now while I'm on a roll, and then just, you know, look forward to that next week. So I'll have all the books Goodreads linked down in the bottom bar, as well as links to the sellers that I bought them from different various like online places like Amazon, eBay, whatever, if they're still available, so you guys can take a look and see if you guys want to order them for yourselves. Yes, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!